What's good with you, man? Just checking in on everybody. Did y'all hear about this crazy mess right here? I mean, you talking about something crazy. A 6-year-old come to school with a gun and shoot the teacher. I mean, come on, what 6-year-old know how to even handle a gun like that? I mean, seriously. That mean this 6-year-old woke up that morning like, I'm about to go shoot my teacher. This 6-year-old was on the bus with the strap in the book bag, waiting to get to school, like contemplating, like ready on some revenge type shit. Like, come on, man. We can't keep falling for this type of stuff. You see the number 6 right there. I mean, come on now. 2023 gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. Next, they gonna say a 4-year-old took a knife to school and raped her teacher. Raped her teacher. Her teacher's a man. Like it's finna go down. It's finna be some stupid shit said, and only the stupid people gonna fall for it. But we too far past it at this point, man. We can't keep falling for it, man. Whatever they say on the news, man, you know, news means north, east, west, south. It's just all directions of bullshit. You feel me? And stuff, and they be showing you all types of subliminals. They love to. Therefore, they show you these bricks in the background, the Freemason stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like clockwork at this point. Like, all we got to do is really pay attention to the imagery, because that's how they connect with each other. They talk through symbols, through pictures, and through numbers. You know what I'm saying? And then they talk indirectly. You got to listen to what people saying. They tell you some truth, and then they'll tell you a lie at the same time. It's up to us to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Now, have you never heard of Tecumseh? I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right, but you need to check the story out. Real cool story. But then you go look up the images and stuff. This is not what you see. You know, sometimes if you see a statue, you see more of a real image of what the person would have looked like. But a lot of times it's just depictions. It's like, just like if you see an Abraham Lincoln picture, you're going to always see somebody that's white. You know what I'm saying? So they'll cover up a lot of these people. But with him, as you can see, you know what I'm saying? They put him on a bronze statue for a reason. They got a statue of Pocahontas too, bronze statue. You know what I'm saying? They compare us to bronze and copper, all these things like that, right? Brown, right? So, yeah, check the story out about Tecumseh. And then what I noticed, I was looking at his hair. I'm like, well, shit, who do they hair like that? Who be doing that right there? You know what I'm saying? His hair is gray in this one. Now, of course, we don't got like a picture of him. Of course, it was like the 12. I'm not sure, but he was setting it off back then. He was setting it off back in those days, man. I think he put a curse on the presidents too. Like, so every president that was elected in a year with a 0 behind it, they all died for like all the way up until, I think the first one that survived it was like the last president or something. This president right here, matter of fact, but we'll see. And it's the last image, you know what I'm saying, that I'll show that I found of the statues, you know what I mean? But what I always notice is the hair, and I figure the nose is definitely going to show you. The nose is everything. That's why they always chipped off noses on everything back in the day when they found it, because they ain't want you to know how the people look. They ain't want you to know that they conquered this land. They was just going to rebuild and keep it moving. Shinnecock Indians, you know what I'm saying? They was up there in up north. You see what they look like, right? You see it. You can tell she's mixed down the line somewhere, but you can see where she's prominent. You know what I mean? What gene is prominent. And we got another one. I mean, all we got to do is just pay attention to what we can see. But they said we was stole, man. We got brought over here, man. So, I mean, hey. The reason I really made the video, I don't know if y'all remember him, you know, but his name was ODB, Old Dirty Bastard. Hell of a name for somebody that knew that he was an Indian. This man was always trying to hint and say who he was. See, his people were the Shinnecock, and his people, they sold Manhattan to the white man for trinkets. That's the story. Now, we don't know how it all unfolded, but that's the story. And this man right here, he was actually trying to explain a little bit about it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to explain. He wanted to get the land back. He wanted to get the land back, but you know, his sister was like, you know, you definitely ain't gonna. That ain't happening, ODB. Let it go. Let it go. Now I'm gonna show you his people. This is one of his descendants right here. This is what it says. Warren N. Cuffey. You see what I'm saying? And then if you look at him, you can kind of see a resemblance. But with this guy, you could tell that he's bred with white people, as you can see, or Asian too. I mean, you know, Mexican, whatever you want to say. But just to throw it out there, you know what I'm saying? You can see this dude right here. He definitely has melanin in him, which lets you know that that's the dominant gene in him, you know. And the reason I'm saying this ain't to be racist. It's just to point out that we was here. I have to solidify the fact that we was here. We don't want to be considered Africans. You know what I'm saying? Why don't they call us American Africans or some shit? You know what I'm saying? I don't be African American. I ain't never even been to Africa. The caught Indians, right? And I'll zoom in a little bit, and we see what's jumping off. I mean, come on, we can see what's jumping off. It's a lot of melanin up there in the front, especially in the front. In the front is a whole bunch, right? Yeah, but they don't want you to think about stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Then you get the image in color, or a little bit of color, and you can see the colors. What they used to call us them colored folk. You can see them colored folks up in there. You know, why are they considered Shinnecock back then, but now you can't represent no tribe? It was this one tribe, and they had some black people in the tribe all the way up until the government decided to give them money. As soon as the government gave them money, they kicked the black people out instantly. And the black people started complaining. The government came and took the money back. Why would they take the money back? If the black people ain't the Indian, why would you take it back? Who was it really there for? So when they took the money back, that tribe started begging the black people, y'all can come on back. Y'all can come back. Ain't that some bullshit? Just remember who you are, man. Don't let nobody tell you your story. All you got to do is try to track your shit down yourself. Don't let these people tell you and convince you from sub-Saharan Africa. Because if you believe it, you'll be trying to get back there. And when you get there, you ain't going to have nobody there waiting on you.